Yeah, let me know when you found the show. Because the show, I had to rebroadcast it because I don't know what happened. Hey everybody, it's Darnell Crittenden from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment. Oh,
Yeah, I just saw the videos. I got them.
okay, all right. You should be seeing me. I'm in my living room right now with my uniform on. You know, with a shirt and tie on. It says Ally Universal on it. Okay. So let me just get this out the way. Again, everybody, this is my What's New Friday morning updates rebroadcast for May 2nd, 2025. Right now, the Spotty on Ask show is at 963 subscribers. We need at least, we're so close to getting that 1,000 mark. We need at least over 50 subscribers just to let everybody know. Okay. And I got a guest here in my party. Dude, you more, introduce yourself. You're more than you're more than welcome to ask any questions anytime you want during the duration of the show. So let everybody know who you is, man. I mean, you can say something, just say hi. You want to give a shout. If you want to give a shout out, you want to say, let everybody know hi, whatever. You want to give a quick shout out, right quick. You more than welcome.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is David. I'm the number one super music channel. I will say I do this work.
Okay.
I was correct because I've been learning so I got my phone and my subscriber is giving me using my work. So I'm
So David, I'm at okay. Okay, David, I don't mean to cut you. So what I'm saying is you on Discord right now, or is you watching the show, or that's why.
on the show, but no.
Okay. So you is watching me live right now. Everybody, just to let everybody know. This is David, one of the good followers of my show. He just come and happened to just check to see what's going on right quick, and we about to get into topics right now. For starters, and keep in mind, David, my show is open forum, so if there's a couple of questions you want to ask, anything, feel free to interrupt. So I got the next few moments. So we're gonna bring up the what's new topic right now, and I want to talk about, and I want to get this out the way right now, as far as this movie, and I'm talking about the Thunderbolts. Okay, let me cut this up a little bit so everybody can hear me, because nobody can hear me. David, can you hear me?
Yes, I just hear you. It's all part of this.
All right,
All
all right. I'm just gonna cut the volume down a little bit. I don't want to be too loud. Okay, all right. Thunderbolts. Okay, what can I say about this movie? I saw the preview of it last night. The opening screening of it. And I've been hearing topics on the news that the Thunderbolts is better than Endgames. Let me just clear that argument up right now, okay? Uh, Endgames is gonna still be, to me, one of the best Marvel cinematic classic movies of all time. But as far as comparing it to the Thunderbolts, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. For starters, this movie, I gotta admit, for a bunch of anti-heroes, this movie was pretty good. Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I will give this movie an 8. All right.
right.
I'll give it an 8. Here's the reason why. One, we're dealing with a bunch of anti-heroes that couldn't get along with each other. Don't want to spoil too much of the movie. Two, this is some of the things I do like about the movie. The storyline, great. The the actors towards each other, how they interact, great. The fight choreography, not only was it was great, it was on point. I love the fight choreography in here. It's like it's something I never seen in a long time. Okay, getting out of tough situations, you name it, everything was on great. But if you ask me what's the best part I loved about this movie, it's the fight choreography. Everybody had their own unique, different style of fighting that really impressed me. I think whoever got the best fighting skills out of all these characters, I got love for all of them. I will say the best fighting skills beyond all these characters. One, Yelena. Yelena can go. The one in the middle right there, the little blonde chick, uh, Black Widow's little sister, she can go.
Yeah.
That sister can go. Bucky Barnes, aka Winter Soldier, he's a beast.
Yeah.
Uh, John Walker, aka, I call him the generic Captain America. He's no Chris Evans. If I had to choose between him and the Chris Evans version of Captain America, I'm sorry, man. Chris Evans Captain America is way better than this guy. Okay, so they could have little better with him. Now, Ghost, a beast. She is a beast. Now, who else I like? Taskmaster. She's hard. She is hard to beat. Now, as far as Red Guardian, what makes him good? I wouldn't say he's a good fighter, but he's about the strongest one out that whole group. I think, to me, if I had to see who's the two strongest, actually who's the three strongest, it would be the Winter Soldier, John Walker, Captain America, and the Red Guardian. Out of all those three, they great fighters. But if I had to pick the strongest out that whole entire group, it would definitely Gamer for Life. How you doing? It would definitely hands down be the Red Guardian. He's the strongest out of all of them. He might not have the best fighting skills, but his strength is totally unparalleled. Straight up. Gamer for Life. Love your video. I love you too. When I get the chance, I'm gonna add you as a moderator. So all in all, this is Marvel's year, okay, and blessings, peace and blessings go out to you. Shout out goes out to my brother Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince You Yeet from New York. Shout out goes out to you, to Matt Unique's boy, our boy Jeremiah King. We'll talk about him later. We already know where we're going with him. But again, thanks for being a part of the show. My party's open up for 7 right now. First come, first serve. But in any case, long story short, The Thunderbolts is a very great movie. Okay, I liked the movie so much that when you go to an AMC theater right now, thank you.
Right.
I don't know if you're watching this. I got this last night. Okay, they had like the Thunderbolts popcorn bucket and the cups and all that. First of all, I did not want to get the popcorn bucket. I'm not about to pay $45 for a popcorn bucket. Okay? That ain't happening.
Sure.
What I did, I'm going to tell y'all what I did right now before I went to go see this movie last night. First of all, I took my butt over to Popeyes. Okay, I got me a two-piece dinner. Okay, I was still a little thirsty, so I bought this Thunderbolts cup. Okay, and they got all 7 of the Thunderbolts on there. Now I wanted to get the Yelena, but they were sold out. I said, okay, cool. So I got the Winter Soldier, and as you can see, you got all their names on the back. Yelena, Bucky, Red Guardian, John F. Walker, Taskmaster, Ghost, and Bob. I said, you know what? Let me get the Winter Soldier. I think he's cool. So if you go to an AMC theater right now, do not get the popcorn bucket. $45,
Right.
it ain't worth it. Me, I paid $15 for this, but because I'm an AMC member, I really saved
Right.
like $5. So actually, I paid
Mm-hmm.
$10 for this, and it was
Yeah.
worth it, straight up. So,
Yeah.
man, so now, I can sit back and, you got the little lid on the dial right there. And these are the coolest things right here. So far, I got this is like fourth one. I got a Godzilla one in there. I got a Shadow the Hedgehog in there. I got a Transformers one with the Megatron on it. This is my fourth cup.
Yeah.
So, if I go to the movies now, I try to get certain movie repabilias because I know someday something like this is gonna be worth a lot of money. So right now I'm drinking out of it now because this is gonna be for my own personal use. But yeah, and I like this because if you look real close, you see how they got the artwork on there. That looks amazing.
Right.
That would caught my eye because of the artwork, and of course you got my boy Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, on there. So in any case, Thunderbolts, scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8. Now, here in Chicago, and again, shout out goes out to, what's that guy? Jake Hamilton from Fox News. He said some of his 5 best movies that Marvel ever made. Well, I'm going to top that. I'm going to give you my best 5 Marvel movies. Not only did they ever made, but all of them had one thing in common. They all made $1 billion. And I'm gonna go from 1 to 5, and I'm gonna say the best for last. All right. For starters, from number 1, Black Panther. God rest Chad Boswick's soul. The Black Panther, number 1. Number 2, Marvel's Infinity Wars. Number 3, uh, Marvel's Endgames. Number 4, okay, Spider-Man No Way Home. Here's the reason why. You have all 3 of the best Spider-Mans, past, present, and future. I'm talking about Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. All 3 Spider-Mans in the same universe, in the same movie along with Doctor Strange. It don't get any better than that. And to see, and I'm not gonna lie, I got love for all 3 Spider-Mans. Not knocking Tobey Maguire, I think the kid got it. But if you ask me who was my best overall, it's still got to be Tobey Maguire, man. I love Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, he's cool too. But I gotta go with Tobey on this one, man, straight up. But nonetheless, that's number 4. And number 5, I don't care what people think. I still think, to me, they jumped out the window on this, and I love it. And that's Deadpool and Wolverine. And all these movies have one thing in common. They all made over $1 billion at the box office. Okay? So,
Yeah.
run that by me. Yeah. Yeah. So now, what I say, because the last movie I saw before the Thunderbolts, let's go back, rewind a little bit from 2024 all the way up to now. The last 2 movies I saw in 2024 up to now, Craven the Hunter. Let's get that out the way right now. Scale of 1 to 10, I give that a 6. Here's the reason why. I did not like the storyline. They could have did way better with the storyline. Will I add that to my Marvel collection? Yeah, because it's Craven. But will I watch that over and over like I want to? No, I just get it to add to my collection. So, don't get me wrong, Marvel made some flops too. Craven the Hunter's one of them. Morbius flopped, but Morbius had potential. It had some potential. Okay, so again, will I add it to my collection? Yeah. Will I watch it all the time? Not as much. Now, I told you my flops. Let's talk about a little bit, fast forward up to now. Captain America's Brave New World. I gotta give it an 8. To see Harrison Ford play a president not once but twice. The last time Harrison Ford played a president was back in the I think '80s when he played the president in this movie called Air Force One. And for now, for him to play the president again in Captain America's Brave New World, and you got Anthony Mackie, who is, Captain America slash the Falcon or whatever, I thought that was cool. Okay, so I give that an 8. Now back to, thank you. Now back to as far as Thunderbolts is concerned, this is how you know when you're dealing with a great movie and when you're dealing with $1 billion movie. $1 billion movie to me is beyond great. Okay. And keep in mind, Thunderbolts is out now, but don't forget, you got Fantastic Four First Steps that's coming out soon too. If I had to make a prediction right now, what's going to be the $1 billion movie in Marvel right now? Okay, Thunderbolts just came out, so I don't want to harp on that too yet because anything can change within a week. I will have to pick right now. I'm leaning more towards Fantastic Four First Steps. I've seen the trailer. I've seen the trailer for that last night, David, and I'm like, yeah. And I like how they got everything illustrated. It looks cool. It looks great. I've seen the trailer where you got the female Silver Surfer comes out. You got Galactus about as big as the Earth. I saw a silhouette statue of that, and I do like what little clips I saw in the trailers as far as how the storyline going to be presented towards what their biggest challenges is. That to me, I don't want to use a WWE, and again, shout out goes out to the WWE Universe, the WWE Corporation. I don't want to steal this from Paul Heyman. That's not a fact. That's not a spoiler. I don't want to use that, but I will say one thing. I see huge potential in this movie. Huge potential. So, again, Marvel has a way, and again, shout out goes out to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Who knows? Both of these movies might be $1 billion and fool the hell out of everybody. So, my opinion on the Thunderbolts, it's great, man. It's for a movie that's skillful. AJ Lee, shout out goes out to AJ Lee. Huge fan of yours. Scale of 1 to 10, I will give the Thunderbolts, for me personally, I'll give it an 8. I thought it was good. Okay. And it's man, again, I love the fight scenes, the special effects, the acting choreography towards each other. I don't want to spoil too much of it. It had a little comedy in it. It had a little comedy in it. I will give this a little spoiler right now. The one who make you laugh the most in this whole movie, I'm going to spoil it and be gone from it. The funniest person in this damn movie is the Red Guardian. Straight up, he had me rolling. That guy is funny as hell. I never knew David Harbour, a.k.a. The Red Guardian, had a sense of humor. And it blew me. Yep. For a big buy 90. Hi, shout out goes out for a big buy 90. Shout out goes out to AJ Lee. Please sub to the show. If you do, I'll give you a shout out live. So, David, if you happen to go see this movie, let me know. Leave it in the comments. In fact, if anybody happen to go see this movie, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. But other than that, this is cool. Now, will I get something like this on home video? More than likely, yeah. Will I watch this again? If it came on home video, absolutely. I was not disappointed. I mean, I liked the movie so much, I bought this cup. So anytime I buy, and I'm going to let everybody know right now, anytime I go to an AMC theater and I buy this cup, I must really like this movie. Now, I'm not saying it's in the league of Endgames or nothing like that, but it did hold its own. And keep in mind, it's still fresh in the water. The critics saying it's good. I like what the critics say. And then again, I'm not a critic myself. If they saying it's good, it's good. There's a difference between a good movie and $1 billion movie. Me, it's a good movie, but I'll know when it's better when it becomes $1 billion movie. This is how Marvel make their money. Okay, it's one thing I know about Marvel through all these years. Every year, they might have maybe one or two flops, but 9 times out of 10, every year Marvel will always have $1 billion movie. Don't believe me? Last year they thought, oh, Deadpool and Wolverine was this, Deadpool and Wolverine was garbage, Deadpool and Wolverine was too much rated R. But again, shout out goes out to Ryan Reynolds because he is Marvel Jesus. I mean, he's actually telling the truth. Okay, not trying to change gears, but he's actually telling the truth. Marvel Jesus, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, he brought some of the most amazing cameos that blew my mind. Channing Tatum, he got his wish and he finally played his favorite superhero, Gambit, which I think he nailed that. I think it's time for him to really do a Gambit spinoff movie. I'm just going to be honest with you. Then you got X-23. His daughter came back, that was cool. And it's so much to talk about. Okay, but the biggest cameo that blew everybody's mind when Wesley Snipes came back as Blade. That, I'm like, unbelievable. That was totally unbelievable. Straight up. So, I'm sorry if my picture keep going in and out. So we're going to make this quick. But in any case, leave in the comments. Let me know if you guys think of the Thunderbolts. David, if there's a couple of things you want to bring to the table before I go on to my next topic, because I still got a few moments. Now it's the time. Anything you want to say?
Happy birthday.
Okay. All right. And speaking of May, we got another movie coming out on What's New. And a lot of people don't know. If they don't know, they're going to know anyway. And that's, hold on, not that picture. We're going to show that picture in a minute. And that's this movie right here, Lilo and Stitch. I'm a huge Disney fan. What can I say? I love anything that's Disney. I can't help but love it. And I've seen the live action trailer, the CGI version of Lilo and Stitch. This looks amazing. I don't know how the hell they're going to pull this off. I think this is going to be probably one of the #1 family movies of this year. This is just my prediction. And I love how they got, how they got it pretty much as close to the cartoon as possible with the CGI version of Stitch. He's getting into trouble. He's getting into mischief. I don't know who the little girl who portrays Lilo, but she looks just like her. Okay, and I think this is going to be a great animated CGI movie for all ages. And I'll blow this up right now. I guess you guys gotta ask when the release date. The release date comes in theaters, only in theaters, May 23rd. So less than 20 days, you guys get to see Lilo and Stitch. I like that poster, but I got another poster which I think is real funnier than that one, and that's this one right here. Hold on to your coconuts. It has Lilo and Stitch. He's sitting on the beach in Hawaii somewhere with this coconut dowel in his mouth, I guess. And again, that's the release date, May 23rd. So in 20 days, leave in the comments. Let me know if you're going to take the family to go see Lilo and Stitch, the live action, the movie. I'm going to go see it. I'm really going to go see it. I think the last movie I saw that was live action and I loved it, Mufasa, the Lion King movie, beautiful. I mean, out of all the Disney animations, cartoons, movies of all time, the Lion King is going to still be my overall favorite of the best. But again, I do like Lilo and Stitch. What they need to do, Disney, if you're watching DC and Netflix presents Power Players right now, it would be cool if you guys can make a live action of Big Hero 6. That's my other favorite movie. Okay, so I love Lion King, Lilo and Stitch, Big Hero 6. Okay, cool stuff. All right, very, very, very cool stuff. So please Make that happen. Hell, if you want to, y'all can make a live action version of Cars. I like the Cars too. So please make that happen. If you do, you got my email address. It's on my YouTube site. Email me. Let's talk. Let's make some moves. But yeah, let me know. Leave in the comments and let me know if you guys are going to go take the families go see Lilo and Stitch. All right, which I'm gonna go see it. It'd be cool. Okay, we talked about that. And speaking of movies again, I want to bring this up right now. And that's the Fantastic Four's first step. To me, it's still young, it's still early in the race. I don't know when the release date on this movie. I think it comes out this summer. And you got another movie, and I'll bring it up on my next show. I've also now I want to jump gears again. Yeah, we the ones. But let me talk about Fantastic Four first steps right quick. Like I said before, I say it again. This is gonna be a competition movie. What I mean by a competition movie, you got two blockbusters coming out. Not only on Marvel side, but on the DC side. On the DC side, you got Superman Legacy, which I'll bring that up on my next show. And I'll tell the world right now, I like DC, but I love Marvel. Sorry. Okay? I'll break it down into a science. DC. The only body I like in DC is Batman. Batman's about the only person I like, other than Wonder Woman. Marvel. You got Iron Man, you got Wolverine, you got Spider-Man, you got even some of the coolest villains. Which I'm about to talk about that in a minute. Doctor Doom, Thanos. Come on now. So if you guys hate me, I don't care. Again, I like DC, but I love Marvel. And speaking of Marvel's do me a favor, Matt Unique. That guy Alan Page, block him.
Yeah, I already did. Yeah, I reported him. Starts with there.
Okay. Don't want to ruin this. I'm gonna say this right now. You gotta not you, David. I'm talking about. He knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You gotta. In this service announcement goes out to somebody I would never expect to see on my show. You got a lot of nerves to come into this show. Shout out goes out. And in fact, you don't even deserve a shout out. Alan Page. Okay? This guy got me banned forever after a day. That David needs to be banned. David, you're talking to in the party line. First of all, let's get one thing straight. If he banned you, I don't blame him for the simple fact, dude, you ain't got no business being on this show. Okay? You ain't been on one of my broadcasts in over, what, 3 years? And after 3 years, now you want to come out and say all that garbage. And I'm letting everybody know right now, to all my moderators that's in this room right now, Matt Unique, block them. You ain't got no business being here.
I didn't want to just block him. I just reported him for harassment.
Oh, Alan Page ain't no stranger to the DC and represents power players. This man has no right to be on my broadcast. Alan Page, I'm not going to revolve this show around you. You got the audacity after 3 years to come on to my show. You think after 3 years you think a whole lot done changed? Brother, ain't nothing changed. You ain't got no business being here. Now, whatever beef you got with David, that's one thing. Whatever beef you got with me is another. But technically, you ain't got no reason to surface at all, especially on my show. So in a way, I'm glad David is on my show. So, David, what you do, you sub to my show, I'll make you a moderator so you can block him. Matt Unique, Put this fool in a box for me. Dude, it ain't about you. And as a matter of fact, to all my subscribers, to all my moderators that's watching this show right now, you see Alan Page, block him, report him in, do everything beyond the YouTube and PlayStation guidelines. Dude, you don't even supposed to be here at all. Period. If they don't like you, they don't like you. If nobody don't like me, I ain't got to be around them. Of all the places in the world, you're going to surface here? And I'm not going to waste my breath on them because I got other topics before I get ready to go. So everybody, to the YouTube, to the PlayStation community, and all my subscribers, and all my followers that's watching this show, okay, anytime you see that name, block him, report him in. Okay, it's you. I'm not going to revolve this much longer. Dude, you done. You done. You ain't got no business being here. That's like stepping into a snake pit knowing you're going to get poisoned. And I don't know, dude. I don't know. But that was dumb. In fact, I'm about to check my broadcast right now. And again, David, I appreciate that.
No problem.
He ain't got no business being here, dude. Alan Page has not surfaced on my show in 3 years. He has no right to be here. Alan Page has not surfaced on my show
exactly.
in 3 years. He has no right to be here. Okay. David, did you put Matt Unique in a timeout?
What's that?
Did you put Matt Unique in a timeout?
Who is talking about?
Matt Unique, that's on my show. Yes.
No, I haven't seen that person at this moment.
Okay, let me tell you something about Matt Unique. Right now, Matt Unique is a very important person on my show. Not only he's a moderator of my show, he's also one of my co-hosts of this show. So whoever put him in a timeout, do not, and I'm going to say this in front of the world right now, do not put Matt Unique in a timeout. Matt Unique is not. No, I'm saying whoever did that, I'm going to address this to the world right now. Do not put Matt Unique in a timeout. Don't.
Right.
He is not only is he a moderator of my show, he's also a great friend of mine. I have known for a very long, long time. Okay. He's also one of my biggest supporters of this show. So I'm letting everybody know right now, to all my subscribers, to all my moderators, do not, as a matter of fact, do not put anybody in a timeout unless I authorize that. Matt Unique, definitely do not go on a timeout. If I didn't authorize it, don't do it. So, David, I don't know if this is you or not. Is some guy named David Thabo, or I don't know if that's your name or not. But whoever did it, don't put him in a timeout. In fact, this is my show. Whoever I decide to go in a timeout, that is under my jurisdiction. All right.
Got it.
So, David, I don't know. Is your last name Thabo? Well, I don't know who it is, but I'm telling the world right now, don't put anybody in a timeout. Onlybody that does that is me. If I didn't authorize it, don't do it. Especially, do not put Matthew Unique in a timeout. Oh, he changed his name. Oh, I get it. Thanks, Prince. So Matt Unique said that Alan Page changed his name. All right, Alan, let me tell you something. You think you slick? So And again, shout out goes out to you, Matt Unique. And again, and I apologize to you, David. So, Paige, David, you changing names. Don't you know you're breaking a lot of YouTube violations right now? So, you overlook one small thing. This show is being televised. This show is being broadcast. This show is being dated. Ain't nothing stopping me from reporting you in. They say a picture's 1,000 words, but a video's 1,000,000,000 words. You breaking a lot of violations right now. So Alan Page, David, you can change your name all you want. But in the end, they say the truth comes into the light. What ain't stopping me from reporting you in? See, you can change your name. You can't change your account as far as your personal information is concerned. You can't change your address. You can't change that. Okay? Not trying to give too much away. Everybody that's on YouTube has a certain code. Oh, you think I didn't know that? Come on, I've been broadcasting for 10 years. You think I didn't know that? That's the one thing you can't change, and that's a certain code. So all I got to do is report this video in. They're going to narrow you down to your certain code. And when they do, you're going to be in a world of hurt. I strongly suggest walk away from this, man, before it gets critical. So all this because you want attention. Get a damn dog. Back to what I was saying as far as Marvel's Avengers, Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps. And again, Matt Unique, I'm glad you called on to that, and I appreciate that. When we get the chance, we're going to talk about that. But yes, I don't put nobody in a timeout unless it's been authorized by me. And since he did that, dude, you in a world of hurt. You must love getting in trouble. Trouble must have followed you everywhere. Okay? It's just amazing after 3 years. Yes. It's just amazing after 3 years. I'm going to break my state of direction right quick. I'm going to go and finish off this topic right quick. It's amazing. It's incredible after so long. And I'm gonna gas him in front of the world. I'm gonna embarrass him in front of the world. That Alan Page, the snow bitch, had to come out of hiding because he needs attention. Do you honestly believe I'm gonna let you troll on my show and I ain't about to talk about you in front of the world? You think I'm not? Come on, man, this is me. See, where there's action, there's consequences. And you're gonna pay for your consequences. Even if I have to trash mouth you in front of the world, that's just the start. A whole lot can change since after 3 years since you've been gone. And now you think your president gonna come in and try to put a monkey wrench and try to ruin everything all over again? No, hell to the no. That ain't gonna work this time. Because now I've done some things that you're not aware of yet. And if I were you, do yourself a favor, man. Walk away before it gets worse. All right? You're about to step into something that you're not even aware of. So, Alan Page, Alan Page, David Fabo, you can come up with all the names you want. You can change your name to Snow Bitch for all I care. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter no more. See, what you're doing now, been there, done that. But see, what I'm about to do, you won't see it coming. So we're going to get back to this show. So, there's an old saying, look before you leap. Right now, you ain't even looking, dude. And I'm going to say this to him, and I'm going from it. I got one advice, man. One advice. Whole lot can change. Walk away. Walk away. Because if you don't, you're going to wish you did. Walk away. For good. All right. I'm giving you, and believe me, a whole lot can change. Okay? Especially with this show. This show is under jurisdiction under YouTube especially on the YouTube and the PlayStation community. All right. And what you're doing, you're breaking a lot of violations right now. So you got two choices. You know, you could walk away, or you could fall that into that damn pit knowing you ain't gonna get out of it. I'm telling you, man, I'm not making this up. I'm dead serious. Walk away. Walk away. It ain't worth it. Back to what I was saying as far as Marvel's um, Fantastic Four First Step. I think this is going to be $1 billion movie. And I've seen the trailer for it. It looks amazing. It looks incredible. I just can't wait as far as when it's going to come out. So once I find a new release date on it, I will let you know. As far as and who is this joining my party right now?
Uh, me.
Speak up,
My
please,
name
because
is Benjamin.
I'm doing a broadcast right now, and you on my What's New Friday morning update rebroadcast May 2nd, 2025. Who is in my party at this present time?
Jamari.
Okay, I don't know you. You know me. Do you know this other person that's in this party?
I do.
Okay, Davey, you know him? Dave, the guy that just stepped into our party right now.
Uh, yeah, Jamari.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put it to Detroit's spot, so I'm sure let's share screen.
Oh, okay, okay. I feel if somebody's in my okay, I feel if somebody's in my party, man, I got a right to know, man. And at the same time I'm doing a broadcast, I do have a right to know. Okay, I guess that's fine. No, man, and no, I got a right to know. I mean, it could be anybody. You know, if I didn't invite him, that's one thing. But if you know him, fine. If not, you know, but I'll let it slide because you know him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but let me wrap this up because I got a couple other topics for in my show. Now, as far as on the DC side, Superman Legacy, I know that comes out June
You
22nd,
think
I
this might
think.
ever happen?
That comes out June 22nd, and I'll give everybody updates as far as Superman Legacy is concerned. All right, what else we gonna talk about before we end my show? We talked about that. We talked about that. Um, don't forget this Sunday is Star Wars. May the Fourth be with you. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to work Sunday. Let's get that out the way right now. And I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And as much as I want to do a Star Wars show, I have to reschedule that show instead of Sunday. I might do a little Star Wars tribute probably this week. I haven't picked what day it is. So, because it is May, it is considered Star Wars month. So I might do a show in the middle of the week. I'll let everybody be posted. I'll let everybody know when I'm gonna do that, and I'll bring out a few of my little Star Wars collections, including my lightsaber, and we'll celebrate then. So stay tuned for further notice. But yeah, so if you're a Star Wars fan, definitely celebrate. May the Fourth be with you. But I'm gonna celebrate a couple of days after. So just to let everybody know. All right. What else? And I got one more topic to talk about, one more movie to talk about.
I didn't mean to break.
Okay, now the next movie I'm talking about, this comes out June 27th, and that's Megan 2.0. I can't wait to see that. I saw the trailer. It looks amazing. I hate to break my state of direction one more time. I'll make it brief. The bitch is back. And uh, she's ready to handle business, man. You know, and it looks a trip. Okay, I really gotta see what this killer doll can do, man. I call her the killer Barbie, which to me that's what she is. I want to see if she's coming up with some new dance moves. I want to see if she's gonna really do some more different styles of killing techniques. I'm not into horror, but Megan, I'm gonna let I can let that go with her because it's something that's totally different, totally, and I'm gonna borrow my friend's word, totally unique. I'll borrow it for a minute, and this is gonna be cool. So leave in the comments. I'll blow this picture up right quick. Leave in the comments and let me know, is you guys gonna see Megan 2.0? And it says, "Miss me, baby, I miss you from far away." Straight up. So I'm ready to see that. Okay. And
It's
that's
like you
about
can't
it.
skip this, man.
Shout out goes out to Luis. Yes, shout out goes out to you. Okay. My little robot buddy, you can go on break. I'm sorry for the interruption in the background because I got other people in the party, and at the same time, it's a little disorientated, so I apologize for that. But yeah, but this movie did come out today. I saw it last night. Check out Thunderbolts, now only in theaters. Leave in the comments and let me know. Let me know a couple of things. One, did you like the movie? And two, who is your favorite Thunderbolt in the movie? Okay, right now I got love for all of them, but if I had a favorite other than Yelena, other than the Winter Soldier, I got to go with um I gotta go with the Red Guardian. Say, yeah, watch the movie. The movie is the best movie ever made. Rewind my video after this, and I'll tell you my 5 best favorites. Now, it might be the best movie ever made so far in 2025. There's again, I'll explain this one last time. There's a difference between the best movie ever made and the best $1 billion movie that ever made. So right now, Marvel's still in the race. You got the Thunderbolts, but keep in mind, don't forget, Marvel's Fantastic Four first step. I see that as the
Buckle
best,
bomb?
as the best $1 billion movie. Keep in mind, Marvel ain't Marvel without making $1 billion movie. It's in their blood. They rarely miss. So Thunderbolts is still fresh in the water. Who knows? They might fool everybody. But after the end of this video, rewind it back, and I will tell you my 5 best $1 billion movies of all time. So I like a best movie, but I love $1 billion movie. When you got a movie that's the best and it's making a boatload of money, yeah. And I'll say this again. If I did not like the movie, I wouldn't have bought this. So if I bought a souvenir, I must like the movie. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you go to the movies, please, especially at the AMC, don't get the popcorn bucket. Please don't. I started to, and I'm like, hell no, don't get it. Well, I got to end this show. What else I'm about to say? David, if you got a couple of words you want to say before I end this show, now it's your time. David.
Yes.
I'm about to end this show right now. If you got a couple of words, now it's your time.
I'm good for now, so just give me some comments on YouTube channel just in case.
You can always leave in comments. That's fine. You can. I do check the comments. Only thing I ask is I appreciate you came in on the show. I definitely appreciate you took care of that for me as far as Mr. You Know Who, which name I won't mention at the present time. So I will give out shout outs and appreciation towards the show right now. Again, shout out goes out to David. Thank you for being in on the show, on handling a little issue for me. Shout out goes out to Matt Unique, Prince Shu Yeet, my brother from New York City. Shout out goes out to Luis. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To everybody at North and Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be in the mall this afternoon to handle business and give out quick other shout outs right quick. To Jonathan Ware, okay, I'm sorry he wasn't here today because he will handle the no troller zone, but if he see this, I'm pretty sure he'll get back with me right away. To my other biggest sponsor of the show, he just came on right now. Company of Learning, shout out goes out to you. So these cats like Matt Unique and Company of Learning, again, they like my two biggest sponsors of the show, so we cannot X them out. All right. Who else? To my West Side family, the Redmond, shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, Crittens and Colognes, Johnson's and Millsap, shout out goes out to you guys. To the president and co-founder of DCN Presents Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris at the Harrison headquarters on the South Side of Chicago, shout out goes out to you. To Sister April, to his daughter, my goddaughter Sarah, shout out goes out to you. Who else? To my close friend Margie Vallejo, shout out to you. To the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago, along with his sister Billy, shout out to you and his family. They like my biggest fans of, the whole community, the whole neighborhood. Anybody that's a part of the Larry Leonard headquarters, they always watch my show. I'm very humble with that. Well appreciated. I couldn't ask for anything more than that. And like always, we're trying to get 50 more subscribers. We are so close to getting
Okay,
to
I'm gonna let you
100,000
pick Merciful Finisher.
subscribers.
Should I do the springboard stomp or the super stomp?
Okay, because I got to end this show because these guys are really getting into their online thing. I wasn't expecting all this, but that's fine. But guys, leave in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of the show. Let me know what you guys think of the Thunderbolts and any other additional movies you guys want to see. And if that happens, I will read the comments and let me know from there. We definitely need more subscribers. We need 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. We need over 50 more subscribers. Let's make this happen. I gotta go because I gotta step out anyway. And we're gonna do some more exclusive gameplay soon as far as future games as well. I'm out of here. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later, and later I'll see everybody next time on the wild side. Peace.